We just wrapped up Kathy and Walter's house, the addition by Subtraction house.
Well, welcome back. Everything looks great.
Yeah, we love it. The space is like perfect for us.
Paul is not available, but I'm here with my son, who is 14 and taller than me.
Yeah, Paul's on the bench today, so
you're in for the ride. This room that we're in right now used to be 2 separate rooms. So we took the wall out, we made it one big room.
I didn't know really what the living room was gonna look like. We kind of let Susan just, design that.
Because we had the beam, we decided to do these coffered ceilings. So we add some detail while hiding that division.
That was a great way.
Surprise,
yeah, that was really great to see how the design, and we have lower ceilings, so that adds some dimension.
The room is super long now. So because the old brick fireplace was here and we had to kind of hide that, we ended up doing a long wall of built-ins. I love these lights. These are like 4 feet tall. They're almost as tall as you, Luna.
The sconces are honestly my favorite. Picking out some of those items, she really guided us towards it, and it just looks amazing in there.
We did new flooring, we did this built-in, and where the closet used to be, we ended up doing a wet bar. So we have the sink, we have trash, we have a fridge. Can you guess what this is? It was Dad's idea.
ice maker.
Ice maker, that was an easy hint. And we did this cool marble backsplash. We did the textured glass.
Picking these things out one by one, can't really imagine it until it all comes together.
And she guided us the entire way. Made it super simple, super easy. Didn't feel overwhelmed and walking into some of those tile stores. You definitely overwhelmed, but able to guide us through, and still made it our own, but making sure that we didn't go off the rails.
So now instead of 2 separated small rooms, we have this huge front to back living room, much better flow out to the backyard, and we have a wet bar here with everything they need if they have guests or people coming in and out. This is right here when you walk in. What do you think? Is this better than 2 little rooms?
Yeah, it's more open.
It's more open. The stairs were a little bit closed off, so we also opened up the stairs, put new balusters on, and then coming into the dining room. Come on, Luna, come on. You came the wrong way, but you're here now. Okay, this was the same dining room before, opened up to the kitchen. We added some storage here with some drawers.
We definitely knew we were looking to expand our storage, but now we're talking about where do we put this thing, where do we put that thing. It's just great to have the options to put it in different places. The room that we already had here that was open apparently was not structurally sound with the beam that was there. I'm glad they found it so that 50 years down the road when we're retired, things aren't collapsing on us. So.
And it feels safe standing in this now.
So this kitchen used to end right here. There was a little peninsula. The cabinets were white, but they were actually older painted cabinets. Instead of a peninsula, we put a separate island in. The island's got a bookcase. Would you want a bookcase to put all your books in?
I don't read.
You don't read?
No,
Wow.
I don't do that.
That would be useless for you then. We did a built-in paper towel holder. What do you think about that?
I think that's good.
You
We
think
should have done this at our house.
I know. You think we can rip a cabinet out and do it? You think Dad would let me?
No.
No? Would you vote for that if we did that?
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea? All right. Well, look what's right under it, the trash.
Oh, he definitely liked that then.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You think
for
he would
sure.
approve?
Yeah.
Because we could just take our drawer out and do that. He could come home one day and be like, ta-da, it's done.
Yeah.
No more paper towels on the counter. And then we put the microwave, and this island actually has an overhang on this side. So if you have extra people over, you can take a chair and tuck it on this side. Instant extra seated. We did the light box over the island. Do you know what that pattern is?
I forget what it's called.
Checkered.
Checkered? Really?
No, that's a lie.
Oh.
Herringbone?
Oh, I forgot that.
Do you think that's herringbone?
Yeah.
It is. Good. We did a black sink with the workstation.
Oh, I've seen this on TikTok.
I didn't know teenagers watch workstations on TikTok, but now I know.
They're viral.
They are? There used to be a living room right here with big vaulted ceilings. By adding this wall to the kitchen, we had a new place to put the fridge. And on the other side of this wall where we got rid of that big family room is the pantry and a mudroom, which we'll walk down the hall. But we did this pass through. There it is. And if I'm not interested in what you have to offer, I can just close that.
Really,
And then you
Mom?
have the counter space. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to close it. I didn't mean to close it. Did I hurt your feelings?
No.
Oh, okay. This pass-through goes directly to the pantry. So groceries, things like that, when she comes home, if she, instead of carrying everything around, you can just dump them on the counter and pass them right through. What do you think about this, Ethan?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. We should have done that too.
We should have done that too? So many things.
That's probably the best thing we could have done.
What, a pass-through?
Yes.
So many things I messed up in our house. So here in the pantry, we've got tall storage, we've got drawers, we have a second oven, apron sink. We also did a vegetable drawer at the bottom with the mesh. What do you think about that? We don't have that in our house either.
What's that for?
For like onions and potatoes and carrots.
Yeah, I don't need that
You don't
stuff,
need
so
that? Yeah.
I'm not part of that.
What if it was like a candy drawer?
Oh yeah, 100% implement now.
All right, so this could be a candy drawer if you are not interested in onions and potatoes.
My favorite is definitely the mudroom. We finally have a place to put everything, and the colors of it are just like amazing, and everything that's inside of it, it's definitely us.
Kathy saw these decorative doors and she was like, can we find a spot for those? So we ended up putting these in the mudroom where we just added some detail to the doors in this room. We did mail slots on the side of this, so we've got 3 mail slots. We've got our bench, and then over here we did a feeding station. Luna does not have one of these. Do you think she's jealous?
No, she's not that tall.
She's not that tall.
This is taller than her.
We put a pot filler in here. Let's see if Luna's interested. What do you think? She's thinking about it. No? Is it bad water? Not interested. She's not interested. And then behind you is not a very pretty closet. Utility closet, brooms, things like that. Shoes, and then a coat closet. So before, when they walked into the house, they had no storage. So now they have a space when you walk in. We did, again, do you remember what this pattern is called?
Oh,
This is a
highbrow.
test.
Highbrow.
Highbrow? No.
Haribo.
What?
Haribo.
Haribo. Those are gummy bears. It's candy. You're still thinking about candy.
I forget.
Herringbone.
Close enough.
Herringbone.
Everything looks amazing. We love the way it's all come together. The colors are amazing. I'm very neutral, but there's still some colors, some greens and some blues. So that's really nice. I'd say out of my comfort zone a little bit, but still not bold. We absolutely fallen back in love with our home. We're so happy to be here.
Yeah.